Hey guys, welcome back to Cultivation with Christy. I'm Christy. I just got back with my friend Stephanie from the Homestead Festival. It is going to rain tomorrow, so I'm going to set you up, and I am going to harvest very quickly before the sun sets this garlic and onions that have been done for a while. I want to get them out of the bed before it rains again because I don't want them to rot. I have this tray and I have this bread tray thing that a neighbor of another neighbor was getting rid of and asked if I wanted it. And so hopefully it's on wheels. So I just wheeled it over there. And then I can take it apart by each tray and then just go ahead and cut the tops off of the onions so I can make onion powder with it tomorrow while it's raining. Get it in the dehydrator and then go ahead and set the garlic up too. So you know the onions are ready to harvest when the tops have started laying over. Let's see, and you want them kind of firm, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull almost all of these. I think there's a handful that are still standing up that would be okay to leave during the rain, but I'm gonna get a majority of those. And then I've been doing some pruning. I did a lot of pruning yesterday when I came home from the Homestead Festival and I watered. And then over here, this mysterious something has started growing. I'm not even sure what that is. Maybe cantaloupe. I bet these are cantaloupe. But it came up in this bed and it has kind of taken over. So I'm gonna get the garlic out of here and then at some point redirect these vines. But all of the garlic is ready. You can tell garlic is ready by like the bottom 5 leaves or so are dead and dry, and I think we're well beyond that. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, at least 5. But these are all ready to come out of the ground. I've pulled up 2 to use for dinner. Sweet potatoes we planted the other day are good. Anyway, I'm gonna get cracking. So while I was harvesting these onions, I had music playing in the background to keep me from getting any copyright infringement issues. I removed the sound, so you get to hear the sound of my voice, my raspy voice, this early in the morning. So I harvested all of the onions here. I did leave a handful in the back corner, which are actually still out there today as of June 20th, and this was somewhere around June 5th. Then I came over here to the garlic and got all of those. I'll talk about it later in the video, but a handful of these were already split. They'd been in the ground a little too long, I think. So I'll probably work on dehydrating the ones that are split. As I learned from last year, the garlic didn't last quite a year, so I'm gonna dehydrate more than I think I need. I then brought them over here to my fancy little tray system, and I will get them set up for the garage, and you'll see that in a second. Also, I don't know if you knew that like a bajillion onions and a bajillion garlic plants, they're quite heavy. So I thought they were all going to fit on this little 5 tray rolly thing, but they most definitely did not. So I had to get in the garage and get out the little tier thing that I hung all the onions and garlic on last year, because I did a full bed of both the onion and the garlic. I did not have enough room in the rack that I used last year. And then, of course, when I get over here to the garage, here is me realizing I'm going to have to move the Jeep. So I did that, and to not run over the camera, I did not film that part. But I did move the Jeep and get all the little things set up. Alright guys, it is dark 30. Looks a lot brighter than it is. There's still a little bit of light in the sky. I got all of the onions that were ready and all of the garlic. Some of the garlic I gave a little bit more time. They didn't look bad. The ones on the south side of the bed did. I think I'm gonna have to probably dehydrate that for garlic powder because they were a little past prime. Alright, chickens are up, eggs are collected, garden stuff's in my pocket. Alright, good night garden, good night friends, we'll see you next time.